what I'm saying? But yeah, so I used to be around all these DJs. My boyfriend at the time was a DJ. He used to DJ for all the poppin'. He used to open up for like all the, OG DJs. So I taught. After that, I was like, I have to learn. And then yeah.
So you learn from him, and you're absolutely right. There is a huge need for more female artists in this industry. I feel like the DJ industry itself is just dominated by males.
Right, it's dominated by males, but there's plenty of girls.
There are
plenty of girls. We just need to start dominating.
Shine through.
Yeah.
So have you always done club music, or are there any other styles of music that you like to create? Secret passions that you have?
Definitely. Well, I've started out doing club music because when you're from Jersey, like a lot of the DJs over there got booked because they had pop-in remixes of songs or their own club songs, that made them popular. So I was like, you know what, to be able to be get more bookings aside from like my DJ skills, like I want to learn how to produce. So I started learning how to produce, and now it's like 3 years officially, like 3-4 years officially. But yeah, so I started off with club music, and then I just branched into like producing other things, like hip hop and like pop, and just infusing like different styles with club music, with Jersey club. But I'm like well rounded. I play the piano, I play the flute, I play the clarinet. Just a musician.
True musician.
So like I don't even consider myself like a producer. Like I'm a musician.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. What are some of your major influences, artists that have influenced you, or just influences in general?
Well, artists that influenced me, it's a wide range of people. Just because I come from like a performance art start, I was a performance art brat. So everybody from like Gene Kelly, who's like a very infamous like dancer. He was in all the musicals, like Singing in the Rain is his most infamous one. But he's definitely like one of my big inspirations because he always put on a show. He killed it, and he used to have like the sickest freaking movies and the sickest scenes like with all the dancers. So coming from starting off as a dancer, like that, he was a big inspiration for me. Of course, like I really stand Nicki Minaj. I feel like she was the first female rapper that I grew up with like on the internet, and I really got to see like her rise to fame like right before my eyes, from making music videos in the nail salon around the corner into like blowing up and being that Barbie bitch. So Nicki Minaj is one. Missy Elliott, she's hella fly. Fuck with Khalees. Khalees is like mother. She was way ahead of her time, which is crazy. And those are like my first inspirations. But then as I started getting more into music and like getting more well-rounded, like I really adore like all the throwback house divas, like divas of house music, like Cece Peniston and Crystal Waters, because I mean that's like very, it's not Jersey house, but Jersey house is inspired. It's in that little circle of like, just divalicious vocals on top of house music. And some of those songs are like signature Jersey like staples. Like you hear that shit, everybody knows the words. So they're definitely like been influencing me as of late, because I feel like they never got their moment. You know what I mean?
Just like you said, just too ahead.
Yeah, just too ahead of their time. So
it's kind of sad sometimes when you think that there's artists and musicians out there that are super talented like that don't get it.
Or even just had like a song that is historic, like that song is like, some of those songs like are iconic. You know what I mean? Everybody knows them.
Yep, absolutely.
So yeah, but I'm here to change that shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it needs to be changed. So you have a new EP coming out, right?
Yes, I do.
Whoop, whoop. All right.
Damn.
So tell us a little bit about it.
All right. So it's called Phase 3. Boom. I called it Phase 3 because I felt like that's where I needed to get to in life, and I'm about to enter that shit. So that's pretty cool, and everybody's going to enter it with me, because they've been seeing me rise from like the bedroom to festival stages, Still producing my bedroom gang.
Nice,
So
nice.
Yeah, that's why it's called Phase 3. I produced it all by myself. I wrote it all by myself. And I'm singing and rapping on it. And yeah.
That's
It's a masterpiece. It's a club masterpiece.
That's awesome. So
Yeah.
you don't have any collaborations on this. You did everything yourself from top to bottom.
Everything. All the sonics, all the layers. I even my homie DJ Still, he mixed it and mastered it. But I pre-mixed it. Yeah.
You know, that's
my sound kits.
You know, that's really amazing because you hear about like mainstream artists, and I'm going to use Zed for an example. His song "The Middle." You know, "The Middle," which is a big popular radio song, touched like 20 different hands before it even got to Zed.
Yeah.
So to know that, and then to know that you are doing everything from top to bottom yourself is it's absolutely amazing.
Thank
and it's
you.
super awesome to see that in artists. And
thank you. I mean, I feel like every song is different. Every song has a different story. But for this EP particularly, I felt like particularly. Yes. I really wanted my fans to get to know me, and for me to do that, they had to like have 100% me. You know, I've had a lot of collaborations in my past, and I felt like people always thought that I want to have hands on a production. You know, from like all my poppin' collabs, or like people just know me for remixes, and it's like that's cool, but I want to show y'all that like I'm a musician. Remember I told you like I've been a musician since a kid. Like I've been playing piano since 9, so I just really wanted to like challenge myself, and that's what going to Phase 3 is about. It's like, you know, they always say 3 is a magic number. 3 is, you know, equivalent to, it's like one of those angel numbers.
Everything comes in
threes. Yeah. And it's a 3 in my name. I got that shit tatted because I'm a real ass bitch. Nice. Got it tatted last summer.
Yes.
And I actually was going to name it something else, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to name it this because I got this shit tatted, and yeah, it has to be somewhat meaningful now.
It's gonna be forever ingrained. It's gonna be meaningful.
I'm so excited. It's 4 tracks, and the whole project is about the different types of confidence that you can feel in the club. You know, I felt like coming up in the club as a black woman in dance music. Starting off, I would definitely be the only black girl sometimes. Definitely was the thickest in the room, and I just had to learn how to like love how different, pun intended, I was. My name's Unique. So I had to learn how like different, I had to learn to accept like how different I was, and people were telling me, oh, you should do that, especially because like my peers, you know, my Jersey Club peers, like, we're doing their own thing, and it's just like I'm a girl, and they were trying to see like where I fit in, but I was like, yo, I actually want to do this, like, you know, because nobody's doing this, and I feel like it needs to be done. Like, when's the last time we really had like a vocalist on like club music, aside from like me and my homegirl TT that I could really name off the top of my head, but like we used to have so many, you know, like Baltimore Club, there was Miss Peaches, you have Rai Rai. So, you know, I just really wanted to like bring a presence and have us say more than like 1, 2, 3, let's go, or like to the left, to the right. Like, yo, I got shit to say, and it's just a time in music where like you should actually say shit. So I said it in a cool way. I said it in the coolest way possible. And music that's gonna make you feel something, and like, you know, energy through the beats.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And being with the stage reform on, you have a chance to put a message out there. So why not say something important? Exactly.
It's kind of crazy because throughout my career recently, I just realized that it's bittersweet. It's definitely a bittersweet feeling, but like everything I'm doing is a political act. Cause it's like 2018 and like Beyonce's still the first black woman to headline Coachella. Like, I've been the first black female DJ to headline a couple of festivals over the past 2 years. EDC, Mexico, Hard Summer. I curated my own stage at Afropunk. And it's just kind of crazy. It's like, why is it like, why now? And festivals want to wait until 2020 to book females? What? Nah. So that's gonna change. And it's only gonna happen, it's only gonna change if like we make it change. I'm not really for like hopes and dreams. I'm for like making those dreams, having hope in those dreams and making them come true. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's amazing, not only for people listening in, but like young females who are growing up. You're like an inspiration.
Those girls are the future. First of all, I work with like a lot of females. I work with my homegirls. I work with younger girls. I just started recently working with like a lot of younger girls, like 9. And it's been dope. It's definitely like made me more well-rounded, and seeing like how You know, every time somebody does something great, like, it reflects on you. So I'm always down to lend a helping hand. I remember there was a quote, I forgot who said it, but it's probably Jay-Z, but he was just like, you're not successful until you can make somebody else successful. And when that person's successful, it makes you look good as well, because it's like, wow, she was able to, you know, bring good fortune to somebody else other than themselves. That's not always easy.
Yeah. It's creative collaboration, people rising up together, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
That's what it's about. That's what we need right now in the world.
Exactly. You know, I have a 7-year-old, and I told her that I was interviewing you, and I showed her some of your music and stuff.
Oh, that's so dope.
And she was into it. And
oh,
then
that's sick.
to hear what you talk today, like, I'm gonna go back and show her the interview and be like, listen to this right here.
Aw, that's so dope. Thank you. Yeah, no, I just want to inspire and be a I don't like to say role model, but maybe just be an example of somebody that I wish I had to look up to, you know?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So officially, when does the EP get dropped?
So phase 3 drops it drops 8/24, aka tomorrow. Cop it. Okay? Cop it, stream it, play it for your friends at high volume, make twerk videos to it in the mirror, you know, go on live and do your makeup to it. I'm really proud of this, and you guys are gonna love it. It's gonna make you dance, and I'm gonna have way more coming after phase 3, okay? After phase 3, you guys get introduced to the club queens, and that's gonna be nuts too. So
I've heard a little bit here and there through the grapevine about that, and I'm pretty excited about that.
I've been working, man.
So are we gonna? So you can pre-order the EP right now, right?
Yeah, you can pre-order it right now, and then, you know, at midnight, boom.
Excellent.
In your library on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, on my Bandcamp, on my SoundCloud. And I got a really sick music video coming on the way too that's gonna make y'all sweat. Yes, it's all about fun and games. And I'm going on a big tour, so hope to see y'all on tour. You can find tickets at www.uniiqmusic.com. Gonna be on the road causing commotion.
That should be
Jersey Club commotion.
That should be very exciting. Forgot what I was gonna say. So that's really awesome. Are we gonna get to hear some of the new tracks in your guest mix today?
Of course.
Yes.
Of course. You guys are gonna get the full exclusive right here on Dash.
That's right. You're gonna get the full exclusive here on Dash. They just set the mood in the studio. I don't know who did that, but make sure you guys go out, support Uniiq's new EP dropping. I guess technically it would be tonight at midnight.
Tonight at midnight, phase 3.
So make sure you guys go and do that. And now, without further ado, please welcome to the ARNTRE exclusive mix, Dex, Uniiq.